Hello everyone! Welcome to another video. This is the second video in my ongoing series where I hope to guide new players and casual players alike through the wonderful game of Dungeons & Dragons Online. In this guide, I am focusing on the new player, the casual player, the antisocial player, and the player who wants to see how far they can get in the game without paying a dime. This leveling guide will be completely pure free-to-play and take you through the heroic levels of 1 through 20, quest by quest. In the history of DDO, there have been times where Standing Stone Games has given away a lot of paid content for free for a limited time period. I will only be playing through quests that are completely free-to-play. If the series carries on into multiple reincarnations, I may decide to acquire some of what would normally be considered paid content, but it will be because I have earned enough DDO points through earning favor in the game and not through my wallet. But we are far away from reaching that point in our playthrough as it is. Without further ado, let's begin where we left off from last time. We begin our journey through level 2 by continuing to level by completing quests on Korthos Island. Storehouse Secret. Hard difficulty. We start by entering the storehouse once again to uncover the scroll.
The protective spell dissipates. All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
The Cannith Crystal. Hard difficulty. Again, we let our level 1 hireling, Byron, do most of the dirty work for us.
You have slain the last cultist, thus protecting the Cannith Crystal and saving Korthos.
The Collaborator. Hard difficulty. This will conclude the first part of the Korthos village storyline for the second time.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahuagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside for a final assault.
Heyton's Rest. Elite difficulty. This is the first time our character has run a quest on Elite difficulty, and things are not too challenging yet, but you may feel the urge to stack up on a few starter health potions to keep your health bar topped up if you want. You will notice a gradual increase in the amount of damage you are taking from mobs, but the difficulty curve will not hit us until a bit later.
Sahuagin, it croaks. Cragwolf Heyton, Another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
Storehouse Secret. Elite difficulty. Same as before, you're mostly fighting rats in this dungeon and won't feel much in the way of any difficulty spike.
A large silver key falls out of the crate. A Sahuagin emerges from a hidden passage demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into devourer hands.
Stopping the Sahuagin. Normal difficulty. Finally, we head out into the wilderness area of Korthos Island and begin completing quests there. As you go, feel free to complete some of the Slayer quests, but don't be obligated to grind enemies other than the mobs that you encounter while journeying to the different dungeon entrances. This first quest takes us to an underground complex where we must stop the Sahuagin from awakening a monster in the depths of the dungeon.
With the gong's reverberations, you hear a slight rumble from the larger room, but then it stops. The second strike of the gong produces the telltale sound of cracking ice.
Redemption. Normal difficulty. We must track down Lars Heyton in an abandoned Cannith manufactory. Most of DDO's free-to-play quests are based in the Eberron campaign setting. There is Forgotten Realms content at later levels, but most of it is paid or subscription-based content.
Icy jets of some alchemical compound coat these humming Cannith. Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction.
Necromancer's Doom. Normal difficulty. We must rescue a halfling from House Jurasco, who has been carried off by a group of undead monsters.
It cannot be. Jacoby Drexelhand stands before you, not alive, but not quite dead. Drexelhand spits a curse and swears to return again before collapsing in a heap of bones. You take the cell key from his remains.
Sacrifices. Normal difficulty. Mayor Viggy Store sends us to rescue his daughter and many other Korthos villagers who have been kidnapped by the Devourer Sahuagin and cultists. I strongly advise that you choose the Boots of Anger's Step as a reward and continue to choose it as you complete the quests on higher difficulties. This will allow you to give yourself multiple speed boosts, which will help you to complete your quests more efficiently and helps to keep the action faster paced as you level your character at lower levels.
You have breached the Devourer's sanctum. From ahead you hear a woman's plaintive cry for help.
Stopping the Sahuagin. Hard difficulty. We return to the underground complex for our second run.
Ahead is the giantish device. The freezing mists it is spewing are directed the wrong way. With the right timing, you can get close enough to redirect them.
Redemption. Hard difficulty. We journey again into the Cannith manufactory. Don't forget to summon Byron at the start of each dungeon for additional DPS help.
Who in the flame are you? Oh no, the Sahuagin found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with Devourer magic. The Sahuagin have followed you in and are attacking. Heyton's life is in your hands now.
They wouldn't have sent so few after me. Stay alert.
Once completed, we are ready to take level 3. This concludes my video. In the next video of the series, we will tie up our time on Korthos Island, as well as begin to do some quests in our next zone, which will be the harbor in Stormreach. I'll see you in the next one.